Good afternoon and welcome. As you know, I continue to talk about four things in terms of setting goals. Four things that I hope that ring real true to you are changing the rules, changing the game, changing your life, changing the world. Those are just four things, and whether or not they're interconnected or work separately is up to you. I like to believe that they all are connected, that if you change the rules, you'll change the game, that if you change the game, you'll improve your life, and as you improve your life, the overall intent is to improve the world, even if it's just with you. So hopefully that was accomplished during 2011. The other question is, how do you evaluate the success of your goals? Because I want to believe that if nothing else, if you were following me through this year, if nothing else, you were able to affect a change somewhere in your life. That it had to do with either the rules that you play by, the game that you play in, your life overall, and the world as we know it. If you were able to change two out of the four things, then you've accomplished 50% of your goals. If you were able to do three, obviously 75%, and I hope you had 100%. But let's focus on maybe you only was able to change one thing out of the four things, and you can pick whichever one it is. It's still worth still 25% of your goals. But the other part of that is, what is that value of that thing that you change? Because for me, changing the world might be 50% in terms of, may have a 50% value, although it may only represent a 25% achievement ratio. But I put 50% of my time into changing the world. Or maybe I put 50% of my time into changing my life. Whatever it takes for me to accomplish the entire goals, I know where I have to put the better part of my emphasis. And that's what I'm asking you to do. When you're setting goals, and I'm just using four because I think it's very easy and very clear to state, change the rules, change the game, change your life, change the world. Those are four things that maybe they don't matter to you. Maybe you don't want to change the world. You like the world the way it is. Maybe you want to just change your life and change the rules that you play by and leave the game as it is. If if those are the four things that I put before you that you say, well, Wayne, that I don't care about the world, leave it alone, then that's fine. So that means even if the world was not a major component of your goals, it still is a part of the overall goals I gave you. So you say, well, Wayne, I only put 10% of my time into accomplishing changing the world, but I put 40% into changing my life, or 60%, whatever it is. So that still leaves the other two things, and how you break up the time that you put into either improving or changing those is up to you. But understanding that whatever goals you set, and I know that it's not always just one, but over a period of time, we acquire a lot of things that we have to do. And setting and changing our lives accordingly to meet those goals is very important. And knowing that we have to identify the goals and understand what it takes to overcome each of those goals. So it's a lot of work, and for some people, it's just not worth the time. But at least I thought I would share with you those four things for which you could at least say, this is what I want to do, Wayne. I want to change the world. I want to change my life. I'll leave the game where it is. I'll work a little bit on the rules. But at least you have four things from which to begin the process of putting your life into perspective. I hope this helped you out some as you reach for the finish line here at the end of 2011. I wish you a lot of success. And even if all you accomplished was just 25% of the things that I gave you out of the four, that's one thing. You've accomplished a lot. And I commend you. Congratulations. Welcome to the finish line. Have a good day.